everybody? Good to see you all out there. Let's check out the chat here. What's going on, Too Fluent? Pitch, Mike, what's going on? Three Stooges. Yeah, good stream last on Friday there, Mike and Lewis. That was great. I was able to catch it on Saturday, so I definitely enjoyed it. Couple spoilers for shard bugs, which is awesome. And speaking of, we're cracking a couple shard bugs this evening here. Let me do a couple things to get situated. What's going on, Brooks? Cracking a couple first edition. These things are running out. I don't have too many left, and we have this lovely sorcery box that has this, and I've been dying to know what's in it. So we're gonna start with sorcery. Lots of news this week. 5 for me, 15 Duncan, or sorry, 15 don't know, 7 Duncan, 1 for Veldora, 1 for Imperial, 3 for Doug Fur, 1 for Kevin, 3 for Eat More, and 3 for Mad Cows. Hey Neon, what's going on? Hope your dog's been improving. I've been seeing some of the updates from your GoFundMe, so that's it's been really good news seeing that, Neon. How about that Swedish Eric's Curiosa, guys? We didn't talk too much on my Discord about that these past couple days, but how about that? What does everybody think? What does everybody think? What does everyone think? All right, I'm going to place these down here below. Don't know. You're like, don't know. You got like half the box. All right. Yeah, I love the Mirror Realm, Mike. The Japanese EC. Yeah, the only one in Japanese so far is the Wizard's Den, but you know, you never know. They might come out and reprint all the alpha avatars in Japanese. Yeah, Japanese EC's coming. That's exactly right. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not a huge fan of that promo, to be honest, guys. Are you? Yeah. I'll be interested to see your thoughts, Mike. I mean, to me, they printed it with the alpha symbol on it too, which is like another issue. It should have been a copyright. It shouldn't have been the alpha symbol, but you know, there's a few issues with it. So everybody's on the wheel here. Hopefully we can actually get like a decent box. Like Mike's boxes. Hopefully we can get a decent box here. So, alpha single's still doing all right. Box price is still doing all right. Demand seems to be slowing, at least on my end, but box prices are all right. They're doing okay. Nothing moving up, nothing moving down. Kind of flat. Sunday night sorcery. And shard bugs. 2 boxes of shard bugs, and hoping we crack a Dave here. All right, guys, we got the dust for the first. Actually, it's almost like the topper should be the first now. I don't know. This dust is still first, topper's still last. What's everyone's thoughts on that EC Swedish version? You guys know what I'm talking about? The EC Swede version. How's everybody feel about that? This comes right on the heels of the Rainbow Foil Avatar promos, which again seems to be there's going to be this one was upside down, guys. We're just going to leave it that way. Seems to be the alpha avatars in play again, so I don't know. Let's do this. You guys ready? Yeah, so Too Fluent, they essentially printed a promo version. Now, I don't know too much about it other than the screenshot that like Sophie dropped. They print and Mike, Mike sent it to me. Promo version in Swedish of EC. I don't know. There might be only like one made, but still, it's like I don't know. It's an abomination. 21-person Swedish tournament. Yeah. Good luck, everybody. good luck. If you pull a foil EC, you know, you just know that now you don't have the most valuable EC out there in existence. Don't know. You got the dust. Congratulations. We're just going to move the mouse up here. Don't know. You've like got control of this box. So hopefully this box is nice. Hopefully it's nice. Come on. Oh, Maelstrom. Okay. Scent Hounds. Fire Harpoons. Fenvale. You know what, guys? I bring my sleeves. Well, I'm gonna have to sleeve them before I send them to you guys. Knew I was forgetting something today. I'll sleeve up the foils before I send them. Don't know, Maelstrom's not too bad though. And no trolls. Very good. A Swedish Dave, that would be insane. That would be insane. And also, that would be a massive troll. That would be a huge troll. All right, don't know. Like I said, you're kind of in control of this box. All right, skirmishers. Okay, we got the pit. No, I'll sleeve and top. I don't want to top load the foils until I got some sleeves on them. Don't know. This isn't my decks. My decks could be raw. Yeah, you do trolly. Mad cows. Yeah, mad cows. Good luck, mad cows. Okay, we got the hippogriffs. Okay, the Candlemoss. Mortality. Fairy. Okay. Nothing too crazy. An Italian EC, could you imagine? A Gabagool EC. Don't know. Don't know. You got control. All right, we got the Squirming Mass. Cave Trolls. All right, let's check it. All right. Yeah, okay, so this is the upside down pack. Whatever that means. Eat more? Or is it me? I got 5 in this box. Eat more. You got the upside down pack. We've never hit a foil EC or a foil Peace Stone. We've never done it. Blasted Oak, okay. Okay. Eat more. I feel like we're due. We've opened, like, guys, we've opened like 70 alpha boxes on this channel. Eat more. We're due. We're also due for a serialized Dave. We've opened a lot of shard bugs on the channel too. Don't know? We are due. Okay, Vesuvius. Does Vesuvius pair with Aquamarine? Does Vesuvius pair with something, guys? All right, don't know. Otherwise, all is kind of quiet on the realm front here, outside of that Swedish promo. Imperial, here's your snipe. Good luck. Good luck. Okay. No foils yet in this box, guys. No foils. Okay. We have hit a foil Death Dealer. It went to Matt Dog NZ. It went to Matt Dog, and the foil Courtesan, I want to say went to Noble. I want to say went to Noble. Yeah, I try to buy some shard bugs every chance I get. Pitch. I try to. I've gone through pretty near 100 boxes at the moment. I bought some off of Mystic Forge too. Just when I could get my hands on it. I did try to grab some. Okay, nice cave trolls after the puffer fish. I did try to get some for the online vendors because, you know, I do have my website that I sell singles. So I try to grab them every chance I get. All right, we got Del now. No. Yeah, foil courtesan was noble. Okay, I thought so. Maybe there's a first foil in here. We'll see. All right, assorted animals. No, still no foils, guys. Still none. I've been tempted to just crack a whole box of alpha for myself and do a video. I've been real tempted because I got like 10 boxes sitting over here. All right, eat more. This one was really tempting me because of that little thing on the front. Okay, drums, eat more. Sandworm, all right. Okay. Sorcery gods have been rough lately. All right, this is my first pack, and we'll see what happens. The naiads, okay, little druids. Okay, we got a foil. Looks like maybe a nimbus. No, it looks like maybe a site. It is. It's floodplain. Okay, it's a great site. I'll save the nice sleeves for you guys for your foils. I'll set this one aside. Nice floodplain. Guys, that's not too bad. That's a good sign. Nice exceptional foil. Could be a good sign here. I haven't opened too much beta. I mean, the problem with beta right now is that it's just really hard to crack to get value out of singles. It's kind of the same issue Arthurian Legends is hitting at the moment. Don't know. All right, we got the Devil's Egg. Jeez. Okay. Don't know. Rigged. What is Floodplain going for these days? Floodplain's usually kind of a pricey card. Rigged. Duncan? Good luck, Duncan. Flame Wave? Okay. Okay, we got the buffs. All right, Duncan. That was the first one, and we've only had one foil in this box so far. We're due a Peastone foil, guys. We are due. Hey, going on, Veldora. Doug Fur, good luck. Step, nice. All right, you got a foil, and I know what this is. I mean, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy. If you don't know what this is, you're gonna be happy with it. I promise. Guys, also, I have so much backlog from Sorcery Con of all the videos that we filmed. I actually was going through the backlog and found like one of us with like, Ivan was in it, cracking one of the boxes. So I think I'm going to drop that this week. I was doing a little bit of editing here over the weekend. Mix Air. How about that? I told you you'd be happy on that one. Doug Fur getting the Mix Air. That is a hit. Let's see if we can get a sleeve laying around here for that one. That one needs sleeved up right now. Oh, unless it's going to be a little tight. We don't like that one. That's a little tight. That's better. Much better. All right, let's get you in here. All right, Doug Fur, good hit. Do we have time for a small story? Small story time? You guys into Pokemon? Well, every year I take a pilgrimage up to this game store that shall not be named in northern Ohio. And last year I found they had a bunch of Lord of the Rings special edition collector boxes from Magic, like $3.50 a box, way undervalued. So I buy them all. You know, and I try to make this trip. Every time we go up there, I try to make this trip. So there's some friends with us that aren't into cards. They know that, like, I do some cards and stuff. So he bought a pack of Prismatic Evolutions. And he he cracked it when I wasn't around, and he was like, hey, I got all these cards. Are any of them good? And lo and behold, he hits this thing in it. And I was like, man, one pack luck. He hits this thing in a single pack of prismatic. So I told him I'd send it to grading for him and, you know, kind of help him out. But it's actually, I might actually send this one to PSA, even though I send everything on the PCG just because it's so clean. He stands a chance at a 10 on that. So anyhow, that's my my quick story. This was over the Memorial Day weekend. What's going on, Fish? What's going on? Mix this, sleep through it, yeah. I don't want to bend that thing. Don't know? All right, here we go. That's how it usually happens, though, right? Guy comes in, snipe. I remember I bought a few packs of prismatic. I can get prismatic from distro, too. I still have some. Grandmaster, all right, not bad. But I don't know. Sometimes you just want to get a couple packs from everywhere you go. You know what I mean? So the other two hits were like other alt arts. Like it was wild. It was like a really, really good pack. Really good pack of Pokemon. I don't know if you saw the singles in prismatic are kind of tanking, guys. They're not holding up. All right, Duncan, let's see it. Oh, that's awesome. Nice hit on the brows. That's great. And we got another foil. Is this a Muck Lampreys? And did you just hit a bounty? Do I have a bounty on that? Oh, it is a foil Muck. Sleeve this up, Duncan. Sleeve this thing up. We're just going to use this little tighter sleeve on this one. That's okay. If we do a little damage. Yeah, this was a really nice pack. There was 2 alt arts and that one, which was kind of wild. So let's see. I don't know if somebody hit it yet, or let me head up this bounty channel and see if a Muck Lamprey. Maybe we hit it already. Muck Lamprey's bounty. Oh, it hit. Yeah, that's right. Garrison won it. No hit on the Muck. If you do want to send the Muck to grading, Doug Fur, let me know, because there is nothing better than a PCG pristine 10 Muck Lampreys. That is the hit of all hits. You definitely want to do that, Duncan. Duncan, not Doug Fur. I'm sorry. If you want me to send that, I can do it. So keep me posted. Vin, yeah, Muck only. If Akbro was on, Akbro would be going wild out there. Akbro would be going wild. So, yeah, it was definitely a God pack. It wasn't like the real God pack with everything in it, but it was like a really, really good single pack. All right, PC. Kind of wish I had that Muck Lampreys pack. That was a great pack. Oh, we got a Geistwood. That is awesome. We love the Geistwood. Geistwood's a great one. Ogre Goons, okay. Geistwood's not bad. Oh, Muck is the card, guys. Muck is the card. It might be, I think it's better than the Finway foil, just because there's a lot of the Finwives. There's like 300,000 Finwives out there. All right, Mad Cows. Let's look at it. Do you have the original sketch? That is amazing. All right, Mad Cows. All right, Conquerworm. Roaming. Grey Wolves. All right. But like, the guy's wife couldn't believe it, because she thought we're joking. She comes back in and I'm like, yeah, he pulled like a $300 card and the other ones were like worth $80 total. And if you grade this a PSA 10, it's like worth $600 to $700 as a PSA 10. And she thought we were joking. I'm like, no, wouldn't joke about something like that. Come on. All right, is it Mad Cows? Mad Cows, all right. Last pack, Mad Cows. Good luck. Oh, you got a foil. King. All right, King. That's a good hit. All right, and you got the wall. 2 nice hits to kind of end your thing there. Well, it's a foil. Mad Cows. It's a foil. If the devil's egg is in the elite spot, Sirfish, it's not the curio. The devil's egg must be in the ordinary slot. We pulled one on Vins. I did miss the Vin one though, so anything's game. I can miss it. Very possible. All right, Doug Fur. Good luck. Same with the bridge troll. Bridge troll is not going to be curio on the front slot like that. We need the curio to occur in the ordinary slots. I mean, unless it's like a super curio and it's in a different slot. All right, Doug Fur. Yeah, you hit that nice air, so you're sitting pretty. Money in Pokemon is really what I almost like. I've been doing this a while, guys. I almost don't understand it, and I kind of see like, I don't know if you guys watch Rudy, and he's just like talking about how it's not an enjoyable market in Pokemon right now. And I kind of understand that because right now the market is so high, it doesn't make sense to open anything. And it makes sense to just sell everything immediately. There's like no fun in trying to hold any. Oh yeah, you know, there's just, oh, nice Mirror Realm. Very nice. Good hit there, Duncan. That's a great hit. All right, we got the Boss Troll paired with the Mage Slayer. Yeah, I know. All right. Duncan, you're on a roll. Muck Lamprey's Mirror Realm. Like, what else could you want? What else could you want? All right, don't know. Let's get you something here. Okay, Standing Stones. Cave Trolls. Cave Troll's a little out of place, little Violin. First imp of the night. Yeah, nope. Nope. Yeah, 25th anniversary Lego collab. The Doug Fur. 299,999 Finwives. We all do. We all need that many Finwives, Duncan. All right, Doug Fur. Nixterra, you love those mixes tonight. Those mixes are your thing. Sorcerer, come on, Gridlord. No. Yeah. Okay. We're still missing a lot of foils out there, guys. We've been hitting some uniques, so, you know. Don't know. Come on. Get you some foils. We haven't hit a foil avatar lately. And that is still definitely a bounty. Muck, Lampreys. Okay, Wall of Ice. We hit the Wall of Fire. We hit the Wall of Ice. All right, don't know. It's not really the one we're after. It's not really what we're after there, Duncan. All right, a little PC. PC pulls. Let's see. Ancient Dragon. Ancient Dragon always gets me. Blood Ravens. Grey Wolves. I'm always thinking maybe it's the Courtesan. All right. Duncan. All right. All right, Duncan. Let's do it. Okay, Polymorph. Oh, you got a foil. You got a Cave Trolls. Oh, you got the Roaming Monster. And you got a Boss Troll. There's a lot of like bonus round things going on here. All right, that's not. That's not. But you got the Roaming Monster. Roaming Monster, pretty potent card. Summon to any sites, Duncan. You may summon that to anywhere. Guys, I also triple sleeved my deck last night. So I don't know if you guys know this. There's something called Dragon Shield Clear Outers. And these clear outers will go over top of your sleeves to protect them. So, you know, the sorcery sleeves are really poor quality. No offense. Again, they're about as good quality as the binders, but you shuffle a lot with them. They peel in the corners and stuff like that if you guys haven't noticed, if you haven't played a lot with them. So I put some fresh sorcery sleeves on and I outer shielded them. And so I have 3 there are 3 sleeves on my decks, and the outers, you know, protect and keep it in my mage tech box very well. I create like a lot of other problems. Opens the 300,000th box, valuations will explode. We got a lot more AL to crack than that. I mean, I'm probably at 250 PC. Okay, Sky Baron. I'm probably at 250. Oh, we got a Dryads. Okay, a Dryad back to back. Oh, come on. We got the Grid Lord here. No, but we do have damage. We do have damage. That would not grade very well. All right. So, anyhow, that was my story with my triple sleeving. I did that last night. I went through triple sleeved everything, and I said to myself, you know what? You guys can do this too. This is a great idea. You come up with 30 foil sites, right? So like, let's say you have Mirror Realms, a foil, I don't know, let's say you have Roots in there, two Sinkholes, your Tri-Lands, whatever you standardly run across all the decks, you just do all the same, your decks in the same sleeves, and then whenever you go to play an event, you just put the foil versions in and swap them out. Maybe everybody was already doing that, and I'm late to the game. But I said, you know what? Instead of buying 3 Mirror Realms, I'm going to do that. Okay, we got Battlefield. That art just went to Simon. Simon Swan bought that art. So, kind of interesting point to note. Mr. Simon himself bought that art. Don't know. Going on, Fish. What do you think of my foil deck stories? Oh, sound's going in and out. Really? Really? Can you hear it now? No, that's really weird. Is the picture going in and out? Really? I'm like tempted to swap my router over, but I'm also worried it's going to cut everything out. We'll do it after the alpha. I don't want to cut the whole thing. If it cuts before we start shard bugs, then I can restart it. I don't want to cut it right now. Is it still going out? All right, don't know. Matt, sound is great. That's really weird. Really weird. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. Might be a YouTube thing. It's really weird. It's really weird. All right, curious. Nope. No curio, don't know. Get this thing off microphone cancellation mode. Just quit YouTube and go back in. All right, don't know. Come on. You're okay. Well, you got a foil in this one. You got a foil here. All right, come on. Mega Meme. Come on. Selective hearing. It is a thing. When I mention the name Simon, selective hearing starts. All right, Monastery Gargoyle. Not too crazy. Don't know. Not too crazy. We are going to sleeve the exceptional here. We'll sleeve you up with a sleeve I have sitting around here. That is an ABBS. Already been sleeved. No. Or ABS. Already been sleeved. ABS. All right, Duncan. All right. Well, you got the Carchemish. Petrosian. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing for the Shardbug sleeves. So I'm going to triple sleeve those up too because, you know, I don't even want to mess with it. All right, that's my last pack, guys. Wish me luck. Don't wish me luck. Some out here are like, I hope he pulls negative cards, which can happen. Devil's Egg, Rain of Arrows, and nothing. All right. Okay. And that's it for me. Okay, you left and came back. Yeah, maybe it was a YouTube thing. I mean, I'm not seeing any like errors on my system side here, which sometimes occur. Duncan? Oh yeah, don't know. These were yours. That's with your stuff. Okay, a little island. Man, I want to open another box. Duncan? I'm in the gambling mood tonight, guys. In a gambling mood. All right, Kevin, here's your snipe. Here's your snipe. Okay, Dwarven. Old Salty. Minor. Okay, Kevin. All right. You got doged. I did get doged. Don't know. YouTube deprioritized me. I haven't gotten my sleeves yet, Brooks, for shard bugs. So I don't know, but I'm not going to mess with them. I'm just going to triple sleeve them. Just the same thing I did with the sorcery sleeves. You got a foil in here, don't know. Meteor. Come on, give him a big one. Give him a big one. Flanking maneuver. All right. All right, little exceptional. Mage Slayer. All right, we got a little sleeve line around there. That's not bad. All right, don't know. A box of sleeves or a box of the triples? Don't know. Which one are you talking about? All right, we gotta eat more. We're still due here, guys. We're still due. Oh, we got a non-foil mix there. Cybertruck. All right, eat more. All right, who do we got? We got a Duncan. We got a Duncan. Last pack Duncan. Good luck. Okay, Poltergeist. Oh, you got a foil. Moon Clan. All right, very nice. Rain of Arrows. Let's leave you up here. Oh, yeah. How much for a box? You know, if you want one, don't know, I'll crack one for you for $8.75 if you want to do one. $8.75. Nothing? That's really cheap. Now, I guess these days it's kind of right at the, well, maybe it's a little below market. I don't know if the market's around $9.50 right now. I can do $8.75 if you want to do it. All right, we got Veldora. And then don't know, you got the topper. People are giving me a hard time on the topper values. A little hard time, Veldora. All right, Wrath of the Sea. All right. Live break authentication, Noble. We could even hit shard bugs, and you can decide over there. Don't know if you want to do it or not while we're doing shard bugs, because I think you got a shard bugs box too. Ceremonial spin for don't know. Whirling Blades. Little Zephyrin airship. Wall of Air. All right, nothing too crazy, but don't know, you got 15 packs. I'm going to give you my Geistwood. So you are going to get that. I got to grease you. I got to grease my good customer. So, that was I guess an average box. We had a nice foil mix air in there. We did have the Mirror Realm non-foil. We had the Floodplain. Floodplain was also a pretty good hit. It was like a sight box, kind of. It is bragging rights, too, because you got like a whole box. This is yours, too, don't know. And let's hit the shard bugs. Yeah, we'll think about it during the shard bugs. Let me make sure we're all good on the shard bug side here. Yeah, shard bugs were good. Kevin and don't know, you guys are up. We've got, let's do box 1, box 2. We'll put you guys on the wheel. Don't know, and Kevin. We'll shuffle you up, and the first one to get the spin gets this box. And, okay. First one gets this box right here. It's like right in the middle. I have no idea. Kevin. All right, Kevin, you're up. And don't know, you're up after that. So, apparently I sold well, as part of a larger deal, I traded a box to Draco, and that box had a 1 of 50 woolly bear in it. So that was one of the boxes I got from Mystic Forge. This is part of the larger case that we've been breaking. This is not part of the Mystic Forge purchase. So one of those boxes that went to Draco, the Silly Dragon Man, that is not part of this. So I have noticed that if you pull a certain serialized cards, your odds of pulling another in the same case are higher. I've also noticed that I've opened 4 cases for myself, and 2 of those cases contained a Dave, and 2 did not. So we are, this is going to be halfway through the case with these boxes. So I'm really hoping that this case does contain a Dave. By my math, if there are 166 cases in existence, then 100 of those cases must contain a Dave, assuming that no one case contains 2 Daves. Therefore, 66 cases will not contain a Dave. I've already opened 2 of those 66, which means there are 64 unknown left, unless, you know, I'm sure folks already cracked it. So I'm assuming at some point in this case, we're going to hit a Dave. So we'll see. We'll see. Actually, don't know. You might have gotten 3 boxes from this case. You may have. You may have. Yep. Draco is into the bugs. He loves the bugs. He does love the bugs. So, oh, we got our foil already here. That's wild, Kevin. Okay, and you got the blessing. You got the blessing. Gonna sleeve up your blessing? Gonna try to sleeve up your blessing? Can we find the sleeve to sleeve up his blessing? Yeah, we're gonna sleeve it with this. That will work. All right, nice hit there. I do open a lot of Blessing of Soul, oddly enough. So I'm gonna place that there. The blessings and the cosmics will go there. The rares will go here. Everything else will go here. Vin opened 2 Dave cases. Okay, fair enough. I'm interested to see if anybody opens up a case with 2 Daves, Mabua. And, well, we'll just put the tokens in here. But I have been itching to open some bugs lately. The card quality is great. Okay, we got curd. Okay, we got some curd. Curd's the word coming in there. Honey Alchemist. Did you guys see the bearish coming in? The bearish logo for the bugs. Pretty awesome. I'm probably going to pick up a couple bearish myself. So if you guys want to have a bearish bugs, let me know, Mr. Wheel. Let me know. I am excited for that. Can't come soon enough, to be honest. I have a box behind me, behind the screen here, and I'd really like to be able to protect it. What's going on, Tyler? Moth. I can't wait for set 2 too. So guys, I don't know if you know this, but I did get to design a card. I got to design a card as part of my pledge for Shard Bugs, and it was pretty awesome. So worked with the team to build a functionally useful card that fits my own branding to a degree. So it'll be a little bit of a homage to Philosopher Cards, and my daughter was able to draw the, we'll call, draft of the art. So we worked with, I don't want to reveal any, I'm not even going to say which artist we worked with or anything like that. We did get to work with an artist who took my daughter's vision of what she drew on the paper and turned it into a beautiful card. I mean, we were stunned. It's just, it looks great. The card is really playable. I can imagine that if folks are running a certain color deck, we'll play the card that we created, because it's going to be pretty playable. which is what I was trying for. It was one of those things where it's like you want to kind of craft a nice legend style card where it just ages really well. All right, Soul and Morgana, nice. Like a moth that just ages really well, like Morgana. There were some restrictions that we had, like we couldn't, we couldn't obviously make an avatar, which I tried. I tried to push the boundaries there, guys, but we couldn't do that, and we also couldn't make a cosmic, which makes sense because it's going to affect the meta of the set too much because cosmics are just too potent, a little too potent. I want to give some I'm just waiting for the green light that I can actually like give you guys the spoiler because the card art is like the card's done. Well, I mean everything's done, so it's in set 2. It will be there. It was really fun. I mean big nod to the team on doing that because it was just a really fun experience. Yeah, like the Wizard's Den was really nice. Even the Black Locust that the team did was really nice. Rinfaf on Shardbugs. I am a big fan of that too. Like when I found out the King of the Realm in Sorcery was actually like if you look at Tony and you look at the King, like it's the same. Like it's a self-portrait. Like that type of stuff is pretty amazing. So, Mike, I don't know if you're still out there on that one, but it's pretty awesome, I have to say. All right, Wooly. I did send my own, nice Dave, avatars, my own secret avatars to PCG for grading in the slim slabs. So I'm hoping to get some good grades, but more than anything else, I just want to get them back so I have them. Yeah, like could you imagine like on a sorcery card too? That'd be pretty awesome. Like, the Shardbugs team really hit the mark on that create a card experience. It was just really enjoyable. I did try to push. They had to wheel me back because you guys know me. I'm gonna go out for it, and they had to reel me in a little, which is good. Oh, you have the sketch of the king. That's pretty awesome. Luna? Poison gas, Luna's favorite, and the last one, and we're gonna hit the topper. Hit that topper. All right, we got the bird and topper. So not too bad. Kevin, I don't know if you needed that blessing of soul or not, but good hit. And let's see what we got in your topper here. Oh, I got my good. Yeah, we want to use the good knife. There we go. There we go. All right. One time I did get a rare in this. One time I did get a rare. Great. You ready, Kevin? Let's go. Okay, Moth, Peppered Flame. Not too bad. Sketch Moth. And again, to me, Moth is top because I like to run Moth. So excellent. Don't know you are up. Oh, I'm thinking Don't Know's up. This is Kevin. All right, now Don't Know is up. Excellent. Now this is you. Let's move this thing out of the way. It's just kind of in my way of life here. There we go. You sent me the see, I didn't see you sent that. All right, very good. We're gonna do another box. Excellent. Here we go, man. Good luck. You got this one too. Tell me anytime you want to do that topper. Anytime you say topper, let's see it. Did you open those 3 that I sent you, the Shardbug Jets? Did they arrive? It is out of this case, so those did not come out of the Mystic Forge lot. They came out of this case lot. So all right, we got the wheel. Okay. I'm gonna move this out of the way too. We know. Oh, we got the secret coming in. Secret seems to be on the top a lot of the time. Okay, we got the Blessing of Luna. All right, little Luna. We're gonna throw you in this one here. There we go. At the end, candy stripe in the topper. That'd be pretty awesome. Okay, so we've got a Dave. That is awesome. Good hit there. Dave is great. So it has aggro, hard shell, stomp. Other unaligned bugs get +1/+1. So, I mean, you could see some decks that come out really hard unaligned, which would be interesting. I think you'd play Soul for unaligned bugs at the moment. But that'll be really interesting. I haven't gotten them yet. They'll probably come in tomorrow. You're just across the country from me. House of Art collection. Cost 3, 1 air threshold ability. When an avatar enters this site, roll a 6-sided die and gain that much mana. That is pretty good. That is pretty awesome. Would you have any mana on that site? Oh no. When an avatar enters... Oh no, it would just be a relic. Okay. Yeah. So that was a fun experience. As soon as we're able, Too Fluent, to kind of spoil some stuff, let me know. I'd love to spoil the card we did. I'm excited for it. The Pristine Bloodworm. Yeah, that came in nice. Yeah, I think I sent that the day before the boxes. So the boxes will probably show up after. Yeah, that Pristine Bloodworm was nice. That was nice. We're doing another alpha, huh? Bottle cap. All right, we got the Soul. The interesting thing, too, about Shardbugs first edition is there's so little in existence that, at some point, there's just not going to be any boxes. And it's going to happen sooner rather than later. I mean, I'm verging close to 100 boxes coming through my hands. Can I guess the theme? Oh, I can. I'm going unaligned mercenaries. I'm going unaligned mercenaries. Going to be the theme, right? Because it's Dave's first, so it has to be. Is that it? All right, Wooly. All right, we got the Monarch. Okay. Has to be about unaligned bugs. Or maybe you even have a mercenary avatar that is unaligned. That would be kind of interesting. Where the avatar themselves is like a commander that's unaligned. Like a Dave commander of sorts. Okay, Della. And Curd. Curd's the word again. All right, both boxes had a Curd. All right, water balloons, acorn helm. Am I still cutting out? Is the audio all right? We got the Apocalypse. Oh, it's zipped. Oh man, did I get it? Did I guess right? That is awesome. Which, again, there's going to be so many cards in set 1 that'll like activate from that too, which is interesting. Like I'm really liking the way these cards are written because, I think future sets, some of these cards will come alive. They will come alive. All right, we've got Blessing of Luna. Bottle cap. All right, Luna's favored. Cloth Moth. Mabua. Okay, we got Blessing. Last pack and then the topper. We got the Mars. All right. I'm interested to see how many cards in the set too, because I feel like set 2 might have like 200 cards or something like that. So it'll be really interesting to see that aspect. All right. So here we go. Here we go. All right, just the toppers, nothing, no extras. Ready? Okay, moth. Okay, 2 moths. 2 moths. See if I got a sleeve. All right, I do not, but I'll put them in the box and we'll sleeve them before I send them. All right, don't know. I'm gonna, if you guys are all right with it, I'm gonna go grab a pack of sleeves. That has 2. Set 2 has 161 plus alt arts. Wow, yeah, interesting. That's really interesting. 161. All right, I am going to... I'm going to see if I can grab some sleeves, guys. I'll grab your box, don't know. I'll be right back. And then we'll see if we can get some sleeves going on, because, like... Give me a second here. Give me a second. All right, we're back. We got the box. I can put this away. And we got the sleeves. Fresh pack. BCW. Extra large. 2 3/4 inch by 3 13/16. So, don't know. This is your box. This one's a lot cleaner, we'll say, than the last box. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say, but I'm feeling it. Don't know. Don't know. We're doing it. Everything is yours. I don't have to spin a wheel. Everything is yours. This whole thing. The top, from the topper to the dust. I'm going to leave the dust on bottom. And, well, I don't know. We'll see how I... Actually, just leave them in. Just leave them in. Good luck. Good luck, Chris. It's a big deal. Full alpha box to yourself. That's a thing. That's a big deal. I think I've only done 2 whole alpha boxes for myself. Like it's a pretty big deal. Mirage. I wasn't one of you lucky guys that got in the Kickstarter. I had to pay the gold price for all my boxes. All right, summoning sphere. Come on, we got the observatory. Okay. Come on. Okay, we got the troll. We got the troll. Coral. Come on. Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay. Yeah, like Chris, you know, this isn't something we got in, and We wanna experience it. All right, Death Speaker. We didn't get any avatars at all in the last box. So, Vile Imp. Okay. I'm gonna leave all your elites in there just like that. 29 alpha only. Holy cow! Still, 29 is amazing. You pulled a foil stone in that 29, right? See, like we've done like 70, 80 boxes. We haven't pulled one. Okay, nice rustic village though. That is awesome. We'll just drop that there. Nice hit on the village. Sleeve these rares and unique. I'm sorry, foils and uniques up. This is Don't Know's entire box for himself. He was like, give me a whole box. No stone. Stones are so hard, guys. They're so hard to pull. I mean, we haven't done it. Okay, Sky Baron. Wall of Air. Okay, we got the Heat Ray. Okay. Fenvale. 5 non-foil. Yeah, I feel like we've done maybe 5 to 10 non-foil in 70 box, which seems to be the same rate you're saying there. $29 will be the shard bugs. That's right. Okay, we got the druids. We got another foil coming in, it looks like, too. Foil? Oh, yes. Oh, don't know. This did it for you, huh? Mike, are you out there still? This is your card. Mike, this one's your card here. Oh, nice. That's awesome. This is your card. I saw the one, Chris. I saw the one on it, and I was like, he did it. He hit it. This is our first foil Kythera that we've ever hit. So this is a pretty big deal. That's a great hit. Don't know. That's awesome. Actually, let's get you in here. Boom. That is awesome. You're going down in infamy on that one. And that one's fairly clean. The only issue I'm seeing is the edging on the top left. Do you see that? See the edging on the top left into the top? Whereas if we look towards the bottom, you have a little bit, but it's not as profound. So you send this one in for grading, you're probably looking at a 9 PCG, which, you know, the thing is, these are all so rare that it doesn't really matter, you know, 9, 10, whatever. But if you send it in, I think you'd be around a 9, maybe 9.5 max. 400, no market data. Yeah, this is on the higher side, I think, guys. You know, it's a Kythera. I think we lost Collector Art House. It was, you know how much Mike loves the Kythera. That's his thing. Well, finally, don't know, you broke our streak of horrendousness. I can say it now because it's done. We've had like 5 boxes on this channel that have been horrendous. So maybe thanks to Fluent. The 5 boxes have been terrible. Well, the last box with the, you know, the mix air was all right. You know, that was pretty solid, but the rest have been horrendous. So this was a nice little bonus. Great pull. All right, we got ruins, sea serpent, warriors. Okay, tower. I was almost tempted this week, like I said, guys. I almost cracked the box alpha myself. Just filmed a video, cracked the box. I was tempted. Death Speaker. Maybe it's because I haven't cracked beta in so long. That video I put out yesterday, I was actually believing PC box breaks. I know, they've been really bad. The sorcery gods have been punishing me for my opinions. You know, Simon lights a candle every night and prays to have me punished for my sins. And it looks like we may have broken through that. All right, we got a foil, we got a mix. Okay. What do we got here? Okay, Berserker. Yeah. Heat Ray, Disenchant. All right, let's sleeve up this Berserker. Berserker. I know that like not all the boxes were bad. So Veldora bought a box or a box or two, and I sent it to him. He cracked it, and I think he got some pretty good pulls. He had I think at least one unique foil, which is good. You know, anytime you get a unique foil, it's good. So I was like, okay, so they're not all bad. It's just the ones we're opening. Yeah. All right. We have no uniques yet, though, guys. We're just running on that Kythera. Scorched Earth. Blink. Bolt. Okay. I'm gonna slide these forward. Go through them at the end. Don't know, but so far, I mean, that broke the streak. Thank God. Oh, nice Crusade. That's our first unique too. It's great. Crusade is awesome. Oh, you got another village. Simple village. Oh, nice. Love the village foils. Let's hit you with this. You got the rustic and the simple in the same box. All right, we got the Crusade. Excellent. Good hit. King. We got another King of the Realm. Porcupine right next to the cave trolls where it belongs. Now. Okay, we'll sleeve up your king. Sleeve up the king. Okay, Lighthouse, Oasis, and the Paradise. That's like a trifecta right there. Paradise hasn't been doing that well. I guess because like people aren't playing it, given the you know, it has to remain empty to get mana and threshold. I guess it's just not being played. So Paradise is not doing the greatest, but all right, step, more duels, windmill, more duels, kingdom. Maybe it is a maybe it's a little sight box. Maybe it's a little sight box. We did get a king last box with a mirror realm. Nice, thanks, Noble. Check that out. Okay, we got a foil. Oasis. Man, so many duels. That's awesome. Oh, what do we got here? We got the Basilisk. Crazy value out of the Basilisk too, guys, by the way. Don't really know why. Don't understand it. Don't get it. But good hit. Kythera is a great hit. It just kind of made this box. And now we got another foil, I think, in this one. Infiltrate. Scent Hounds might be another Scent Hounds if you look at that. Yeah, little Scent Hounds. Okay. Oh, Basilisk short printed. Okay, I wondered why. Matt, I never really knew that. Oh, another foil. I have no idea what this one is. Windmill, Aqueduct. Look at how many duels you're getting. Cave Trolls not with the thing. Oh, nice Cone of Flame. Okay, let's check the trolls too after we sleeve this up. All right, so let's check the trolls. Okay. See how many foils we're at now. So we're at 4 uniques, and we're at 1 Kythera, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we might have 1 more foil, and I think we're at like 4 more uniques. I think we're 4 more uniques. So we'll see. Bottomless. Troll. All right. Yeah, don't know, saving me. Angel's Egg. All these boxes have been so rough. Still like to see one more like core or something like that. If we see a core in your box, something equivalent, like I feel like your box is pretty good. Sky Baron, little Violimp again. Lots of duels though. Okay, Cornerstone. Druids. Pufferfish, oh, little trolls. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to post that video of the we had a Bloomborough box opening from Sorcery Con that I found, Lighthouse, and also that alpha box that Matt, you were in, Ivan was in, I was in, and Akbro was in. So it was the four of us, and we were cracking that alpha box. I found half of the box. It's like it cuts out halfway with Ivan, Oasis, but see if I can find the rest of the video, and if not, I might just post it as is, just because it's kind of fun. I was going through some old stuff this weekend and found it and started working on it. All right, we've got Boars, Worm. Okay. We got the Crossroads. Hythera, though, man. No, it just got Matt, it just got shuffled to the bottom of things. There were so many videos that we did that like I just missed some. So I started going through it and I was like, another Battlefield. I was like, I got to get those out because it was you know, it was really good. Good content. Yeah, Brahms and Guardians. You bought it off eBay, nice. That's probably the best way to get a Braum, we were saying too. Sky Baron, little Violimp. That's our like second or third Sky Baron in this box. Kind of wild. Oh, foil. Is that the Pit Vipers? But you got another foil. I don't know that we knew that that was coming. Okay, Pit Vipers foil and a Boss Troll. Okay, so let's check the Boss Troll. No. Pit Vipers, a little extra. No. Okay, so you now have 10 foils. 10 foils. Okay, another Druids. We're still missing a few uniques. We're missing like 4. So at some point, these, I don't have too many packs left. That's it. So don't know. I'd say half of these are going to be uniques. So good luck on the end here. Go out with a bang. Meteor Shower. Okay. Don't know is playing the odds though. He's like, man, these boxes have been terrible. We have to hit a good one at some point. And it was probably a good idea. Ghost Ship. All right. Mage Slayer. All right. 4 of these 5 packs are going to have uniques. Oh, Dome. Nice. Violimp again. I think we've had a Sorcerer in this box. Have we not had a Sorcerer? Kind of wild. Kind of wild. Oh, Pillar. Yeah, it looks like a sight box. Overpower. Pillar's nice. Now you got that Geistwood from the first box. Did you get the Mirror Realm in the first box too? But you got like Dome, Kingdom, Pristine, Pillar, the King. Maybe we'll get a Mirror Realm in here. Aqueduct. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I figured it was a sight box. It had the King in it. Figure we might see a Mirror Realm pop in. Nice. Good hit on that one. Nice Mirror Realm. It's a pretty good box. I mean, all things considered. I think you got one more unique in these two. Okay, Sneak Thief. Little Troll. Oh, we have 2 trolls. We've got 2 trolls, guys. We've got 2. No. Jeez, what are the odds? Why are there 2 trolls in one pack? Okay, here we go. Probably unique in here. Oh, star seeds. All right. Good hit. Good box, man. Thanks for doing this. This was definitely a nice one. So you got the Kythera, you know, nice Mirror Realm, nice Pristine, nice Crusade. You know, out of these ones, you're probably looking at the Basilisk is pretty good. I kind of like these 2 villages, but obviously the Kythera is the big one of the box. So, you know, don't know if Mike was there to see that. I know how he loves the Kythera, but don't know. Thanks for doing that, man. That was a blast. You got your dust. I'll make sure to send the dust from both boxes that you won, and the toppers from both boxes. The Winter River and those toppers is worth $28 as is, so kind of nice. Enjoy. You would have laughed if you hit another troll. I know, like, you literally hit that other one on the channel. Enjoy. I'll sleeve up as I ship out tomorrow. A little update. I will probably break Final Fantasy as early as tomorrow night. As early as tomorrow night. So yeah, smash the like button. So if you want to get in on a Final Fantasy collector break, I will probably do that tomorrow night. I won't ship until release day. But I will try to break it as soon as possible for you guys. So if you're in and we sell out the 2 boxes, I'd like to break it. So with that being said, I think there's only like 6 packs left or something like that in the break if folks want in. We're doing 2 boxes to start. I might do as many as 4 in the upcoming week, 2 to start and then 2 later. They're not cheap. I'd rather, if it's me, just a little message on Final Fantasy here. If it's me, you know, I don't know that I'm going to break a full collector box for myself. My thought process behind this is it's like $700, right? And the EV inside of the boxes, I don't know, gets you there. So for me, I'm looking at it as, all right, I'll take a couple packs as a gamble and see what I get, kind of test out the flavor for Final Fantasy, and then go from there, right? Because I don't know that I want to do a whole collector box, at least yet. I might look for myself to crack a collector box like in a couple weeks after I see the dust settle. So why I'm saying this is I actually really believe in the value of breaking this on channel with me, because it allows you to get into a box or 2 boxes in this case, legitimately without, you know, having to buy an entire box, which is nice. So if you want that, you know, chance at something Final Fantasy related, you get a pack or 2 and you're in, and you know, you're not paying $750 plus shipping and tax for a Final Fantasy collector box, which is insane. I mean, I watched a video of the professor. He's talking about you can have a PlayStation 5 or a Final Fantasy collector box at 12 packs. It makes no sense. I mean, Sorcery, you know, $875. There's a good chance you can get a nice thing like a Kythera or something. You know, a lot of cards of value. And in Final Fantasy, I don't know that we're seeing a lot of cards of value. There's a couple cards of a ton of value, but not a lot of cards of a lot of value. So that's kind of where I'm at with Final Fantasy at the moment. And, you know, like I said, stay tuned tomorrow. I might post that, like I said, we'll break as early as tomorrow night, which might be one of the earlier Final Fantasy breaks that you'll find on YouTube. You know, I know some folks have cracked the product, you know, pre-release, but I don't know how widespread it's actually occurring yet. So message in if you're interested. Chris, don't know. Thank you again for doing an extra box. This was a blast. I'm really glad that, you know, you helped break the horrendous streak that we have had on channel of the past 5 or so boxes have been terrible. So thanks to you for doing that. I really appreciate it. And thanks to everybody else in the openings and making this happen. You know, I really enjoy breaking the shard bugs too. So I do plan to offer, you know, 2 boxes every other week of shard bugs between, you know, now and probably August. So I have half a case left, which means that I can do, you know, three more breaks, and I'll try to acquire some more as I can of shard bugs. But like I said, we're gonna hit a point with shard bugs that we're running out of supply. It's gonna come. You know, if 5% of all supply runs through me, which it did, touches my hands, we're gonna run out soon. Because I mean, we have to. So same thing with Sorcery Alpha. I mean, I know I'm not happy with a lot of these promos in 15 different languages, like the Swedish EC. I'm not happy with that. I'm not thrilled with the Avatar, you know, alt rainbow foil promos and things like that, or reprintings of the same art. But I mean, let's face it, Alpha's Alpha, and there's only so much Alpha out there. And you know, if we look at other games like Cult, you know, like Middle Earth, you know, arguably Sorcery has a much bigger following than those. And whatever happens with Sorcery as a whole, Alpha will always be collectible. So, you know, I do believe in Alpha. You know, I do very much. So again, I appreciate you guys getting into the breaks. It's been fun tonight. We'll talk to you out there on the Discord. You know, thanks again, guys. Yeah, thanks, Gyarados. Good seeing you.